Welcome back. And in our sports news, in football, FIFA President Sepp Blatter warned that anyone found guilty of match fixing will be given life bans during his visit to Zimbabwe on Monday. During his visit, the FIFA president also promised to provide assistance to Zimbabwe's football establishment. During a tour in Asia in 2009, Method Mwanjali and other national team players told an inquiry by the Zimbabwe Football Association that they were paid to lose matches. Blatter told a news conference that allegations of match fixing were a matter of criminal law, in which FIFA could not intervene in the first instance.
We cannot intervene at the first stage. We must let the jurisdictional organization of the different states, and when these people are condemned and found guilty, then we will suspend them for life. Then they will never come back to football.
Meanwhile, Copa America hosts Argentina were out practicing again on Monday for their match against Colombia on Wednesday, after their poor start in the competition on a 1-1 draw with Bolivia. At the warm-up, Argentina's Aguero discussed a potential Juventus offer by admitting negotiations are proceeding for his club to lend him out to the Italian team. But he said that he is focusing on his national team for the moment. Williams F1, competing in its 35th year, has formed a long-term chassis engine partnership with Renault Sport F1, which will see a Renault engine in the back of a Williams for 2012 and 13. Renault engines in the back of the Red Bull racing car of Sebastian Vettel are currently leading the World Championship, and this will be the fourth F1 team that Renault will be supplying. Williams have been using Cosworth engines in recent seasons. Current driver Rubens Barrichello of Brazil was very pleased with the prospect of Renault engines, while founder Frank Williams warned that wins would not suddenly arrive for the team, but they were determined to improve on the poor season so far.
The Formula One never stands still, and what we used to achieve with Renault in the 90s is by no means a guarantee for what we perhaps can achieve in the future. The Renault engine, we think, we have seen, can win races, does still win races, and now we have ahead of us at Williams steep mountain, quite possible to climb it. We will climb it. How long it will take is another matter.
Well, it means a great deal, not just for me, but for the team. I think to have a Renault engine in the back of your car, it's always very exciting. It's I can see by all the cars that have the engine that they're doing very well, and you can see when you follow them. So it has a lot of qualities, and I'm very thrilled.
American Tyler Farrar won the third stage of the Tour de France on Monday and made a W sign on the line in homage to his best friend Wouter Wayland, who died in a crash in the Giro d'Italia in May. It was the first victory on the Tour for the 27-year-old rider. Farrar's teammate Thor Hushovd of Norway retained the overall leader's yellow jersey he had taken on Sunday when Garmin Cervelo won the team line trial in Lazard. Mark Cavendish, winner of 15 stages in the last 3 tours, was Monday's pre-stage favourite, but his HTC High Road teammates were unable to organise themselves in the finale. And finally in sports, around 100,000 Serbian tennis fans gave Novak Djokovic a hero's welcome in central Belgrade on Monday after the 24-year-old arrived home to celebrate winning his first ever Wimbledon title. Djokovic, who leapt to the top of the ATP rankings in the process, was greeted by a deafening roar as he arrived in an open-top bus which took hours to reach the Serbian Parliament Square from the airport. As he held the winning trophy, Djokovic dedicated the trophy to Serbia, stating that he will owe them forever. Before heading back to the home crowds back in London, he said that he wants to win more Grand Slam titles.
Do I have something left? Of course I do. I mean, I'm only still 24, and this is what I'm born for, you know, to be a professional tennis player. I've dedicated my whole life to this sport, and I want to win more majors. You know, I want to win more titles, and that's something that gives me a lot of motivation.
And finally, what else was happening in Dubai on the 4th of July? Well, 45-year-old Richard Melville Hall, also known as Moby, appealed to his fans with his six-piece live band last night at the Dubai World Trade Center. As part of his Destroyed album tour, this is Moby's first time in the Middle East. As the UAE's admirers revelled to his soundtracks, promoters believe that the music industry today has gone through many transformations and that the role of technology in creating an instant fan base is crucial towards the wow factor of a musician's true success.
We're definitely open to all kinds of music, whether it's from the region, whether it's from outside, because I think in today's day and age, music really has no boundaries and barriers. So definitely there is a strong drive to develop homegrown talent as well, talent from the region. And ultimately, at the end of the day, the fans will decide, what's best for them, and the music speaks for itself.
Of course, I know Moby a long time ago, and I'm fond of him. Even I have many of his albums, and old ones. So it's very exciting to be here, and I'm glad that Moby came to Dubai.
And with that, let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. UAE President allocates $3 billion to Egypt. Ruler of Dubai promotes officers and staff in the civil defence. Flash floods cut off roads in southwest China. And UAE non-oil foreign trade grows 14% in 2010. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, we'd love to hear your comments. You can contact us by writing to news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04 367 2230. From the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.